chains and bolts and bars in good order. The little ease, sufficiently uncomfortable. The wrecks, pincers and thumb screws all ready for work. Oh, you brute!
These allusions to my professional duties are in doubtful taste. I didn't become an head jailer because I like head jailing. I didn't become an assistant tormentor because I like assistant tormenting. We can't all be sorcerers, you know. Now, you brought that upon yourself.
Colonel Fairfax is not a sorcerer. He's a man of science and an alchemist.
Well, whatever he is, he won't be one for long, for he's to be beheaded today for dealings with the devil. His master nearly had him last night when the fire broke out in the Beecham Tower.
Oh, how I wish he had escaped in the confusion. Oh, but take care. There's still time for a reply to his petition for mercy.
I'm content to chance that. This evening at 7:30.
You're a cruel monster to speak so unfeelingly of the death of a young and handsome soldier.
Young and handsome? How do you know he's young and handsome?
Because I've seen him every night for weeks past, taking his exercise on the Beecham Tower.
Curse him!
There, I believe you're jealous of him now. Jealous of a man I've never even spoken to. Jealous of a poor soul who's to die in an hour.
I am. I'm jealous of everybody and everything. I'm jealous of the very words I speak to you because they reach your ears, and I mustn't go near them.
How unjust you are! Jealous of the words you speak to me? Well, you know as well as I do that I don't even like them.
You used to like them.
I used to pretend to like them. It was mere politeness to comparative strangers.
I don't believe she knows what jealousy is. I don't believe she knows how it eats into a man's heart and disorders his digestion and turns his interior into boiling lead. Ah, she's a heartless jade to trifle with the delicate organization of the human interior.
Days of long ago, proper waters to you.
Good day, Dame Carruthers. Busy today?
Oh, busy. Aye. The fire in the Beecham last night has given me work enough. A dozen poor prisoners, Richard Colfax, Sir Martin Byfleet, Colonel Fairfax, Warren the preacher poet, and half a score others, all in a cell not 6 feet square. Oh, and poor Colonel Fairfax, who's to die today, is to be moved into number 14 of the Cold Harbor that he might spend his last hour with his confessor. And I've to see to that.
Poor gentleman. But he'll die bravely. I fought under him 2 years since, and he valued his life as if it were a feather.
Oh, he's the bravest, the handsomest, and the best young gentleman in England. He twice saved my father's life. And it's a cruel thing, a wicked thing, and a barbarous thing that so gallant a hero should lose his head. Oh, for it's the handsomest head in all of England.
For dealings with the devil. Aye, if all who had dealings with him were beheaded, there'd be busy doings on Tower Green.
You know very well that Colonel Fairfax was a student of alchemy, nothing more and nothing less. But this wicked tower, like a cruel giant from a fairy tale, must be fed with blood. And that blood has to be the best and bravest in England, or it's not good enough for the old blunderbore.
Oh, silence, you silly girl! You know not what you say. I was born in the old keep, and I have grown grey in it. And please God, I shall die and be buried in it. And there's not one stone within its walls that is not nearer and dearer to my heart than my own right hand. Within its wall of rock, the flower of the brave have perished with a constancy unshaken. From the dungeon to the block, from the scaffold to the grave, is a journey many gallant hearts have taken. And the wicked flames may hiss round the heroes who have fought for conscience and for home in all its beauty. But the threemost fortalice takes little heed of aught that comes not in the measure of its duty. The screw may twist and the rag may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn, o'er London town and its golden hoard I keep my silent watch and ward.
The screw may twist and the rag may
O'er
turn,
London town and all its
men may bleed and men may burn. O'er London town and its golden hoard, I keep my
Father has no reprieve arrived for the poor condemned gentleman.
Nay, lass, but there's one hope yet. Thy brother Leonard, who as a reward for his valor in saving his standard and cutting his way through 50 foes who would have hanged him, has been appointed a yeoman of the guard. He will arrive today, and as he comes straight from Windsor, where the court is, it may be that he'll bring the expected reprieve with him.
Oh, that he may.
Amen to that. For the colonel twice saved my life, and I'd give the rest of my life to save his. And wilt thou be glad to welcome thy brave brother, with the fame of whose exploits all England is a-ringing?
Why, truly, if he brings the reprieve.
And not otherwise.
Well, he's a brave fellow indeed, and I love brave men.
All brave men.
Most of them, I verily believe. But I pray that it will not be too strict with me. They say he is the very dragon of virtue and circumspection. But my dear old father is kindness itself,
And leads thee pretty well to thine own ways, eh? Well, I've no fears for thee. Thou hast a feather brain, but thou art a good lass.
It's all very well. But if Leonard is to tell me that I may not do this, and I may not do that, and I may not walk with this one or talk with that one, but walk through the world with my lips pursed up and my eyes cast down like some poor nun who has renounced mankind, as I have not renounced mankind, and don't mean to renounce mankind, and I won't have it. There.
Nay, he'll not check thee more than is good for thee, Phoebe. He's a brave fellow, and bravest among brave fellows. but it seems but yesterday he robbed the lieutenant's orchard.
Father!
Leonard, my brave boy! I'm right glad to see thee, and so is Phoebe.
I?
Oh.
Hast thou brought Colonel Fairfax's reprieve?
Nay, I have here a dispatch to the lieutenant, but no reprieve for the colonel.
Oh, poor gentleman! Oh, poor gentleman!
I wish I had brought but better news. Why, I'd give my right hand, nay, my body, my life to save his.
Dost thou speak with earnest, lad?
Aye, father, I am no braggart. Did he not save thy life? And am I not his foster brother?
Then hearken to me. Thou hast come to join the yeoman of the guard.
Well,
None hast seen thee but ourselves.
none but a sentry, and he took but scant notice of me.
Then to prove thy words, give me the dispatch, and hide thee in the ranks as another yeoman was due and is delayed. No one will notice. I'll convey a suit of yeoman's uniform to the colonel's cell, and I'll claim him as my brave son, Leonard Merrill, who claimed his flag and cut his way through 50 foes who thirsted for his life. I'll warrant none here will recognize him. Now, how to get access to the colonel's cell? The key is with thy sour-faced admirer, Wilfred Shadbolt.
I think, might I say I think, I can get anything I want from Wilfred. I think, might I say I think, you may leave that to me.
Then get thee hence at once, lad, and bless thee for this sacrifice.
Oh, and take my blessing too. Oh, dear, dear Leonard.
And thine, eh? Thy love is newborn. Wrap it up carefully, lest it take cold and die.
Alas, I waver to and fro. Dark danger hangs upon the deed.
Dark danger hangs upon the deed.
The scheme is rash and well may fail, but ours are not the hearts that quail, the hands that shrink, the cheeks that pale. In ours of need. No, ours are not the hearts that wail, the hands that shrink, the cheeks that pale, the hands that fail, the cheeks that pale. In hours of need.
The air I breathe to hear my life is his, I count it not.
That life is his, so count it not.
And as I read risks I run when services are to be done to save the life of such an one. Unworthy thought, unworthy thought.
And shall we bear the risk we run to save the life of such a one? Unworthy thought, unworthy thought. We may succeed, who can foretell? May heaven help all. May heaven help all.
May heaven help all, help all. Hey, lass, Be of good cheer, we may save him yet.
Oh, look, Father! They bring the poor gentleman from the Beecham Tower. Oh, Father, his hour is not yet come.
No, they lead him to the cold harbour tower to await his end in solitude. But softly, the lieutenant approaches, he should not see thee weep.
Oh! Colonel Fairfax, my old friend, we meet but sadly.
Ah, dear sir, I bear the old goodwill, and I thank thee for the zealous care with which you've protected me from the pestilence scourges which trouble human life outside. In this happy little community, death, when he comes, doth so in punctual and business-like fashion, and like a courtly gentleman, bringeth due notice of his advent, that one may not be taken unaware.
Sir, you bear this bravely, as a brave man should.
It is no wee boon to die swiftly and surely, at a given hour in a given fashion. Truth to tell, I would have my life, but that may not be. I have the very next best thing to it, which is death. So you see, my life is not so much amiss.
Oh, Father! Father, I cannot bear it!
My poor lass.
Nay, pretty one. Why weepest thou? Come, be comforted. Such a life as mine is not worth weeping for. Such ignorance, is it not? Oh, may I greet my old friend? Oh, my man, what's all this? Now that I have faced the grim old king a dozen times, and never has his majesty come to me in such goodly fashion. Keep a stout-hearted fellow. Remember, we are soldiers, and we know how to die, thou and I. Remember, it's much easier to die well than to live well. For in sooth, I have tried both. Is life a boon? If so, it must befall, that death, whene'er he call, must come too soon. For fourscore years he give, yet one would fain to live another moon. What kind of plaint have I, who perish in July, who perish in July? I might have had to die, perchance in June. I might have had to die, perchance in June. Is life a thorn? Then count it not a whit. Nay, count it not a whit. Man is well done with it. As soon as he's born, he should all means essay to put the plague away. I war worn, poor captured fugitive, my life most gladly give. I might have had to live another morn. I might have had to live another morn. And now, my dear sir, I have a wee boon to beg of thee. I am in this strait for no other reason than because my kinsman, Clarence Poultice, one of the secretaries of state, hath charged me with sorcery, in order that he may succeed to my estate, which devolves to him, provided I die unmarried.
As thou wilt most surely do.
Nay, as I will most surely not do, by your worship's grace. I have a mind to thwart this good cousin of mine. How? By marrying forthwith, to be sure.
But heaven have mercy, whom wouldst thou marry?
I am indifferent on that score. Coming death hath made of me a true and chivalrous knight, who holds all women in such esteem that the oldest, the meanest, the worst favored of them is good enough for him. So if dear sir, if thou wouldst serve a poor soldier who has but an hour to live, find me the first that comes. My confessor shall marry us, and her dower shall be my besmirched name, and 100 crowns to boot. No such small dower for an hour of matrimony.
A strange request. I doubt that I should be warranted in granting it.
Oh, sir, such a marriage was never fraught with so little evil to the contracting parties. In an hour she'll be a widow, and I a bachelor again, for aught I know.
Well, I will see what can be done. For I hold thy kinsman in abhorrence for the scurvy trick he has played
Oh,
thee.
thank you, dear sir. We shall meet again in an hour or so. I shall be a bridegroom then, and your worship shall greet me with joy. Till then, farewell. And ready, you fellows.
He is a brave fellow, and it is a pity that he should die. Now, how to find him a wife on such short notice? Well, the task should be easy.
And we will satisfy you, for we are merry folk who wish to make all as merry as ourselves.
Hands off, I say, unmanly fellow!
Didst thou not hear her say hands off?
I heard her say it, and I felt her do it too.
Dost thou not see the humor in it?
Nay, if I do, hang me!
Thou dost not? Well, observe. She said hands off. Whose hands? Thine. Off whom? Off her. Why? Because she is a woman. And had she not been a woman, thine hands had not been set upon her at all. So the reason for the laying on of the hands is the reason for the taking off of the hands. And herein is contradiction contradicted. The very marriage of pro with con. And no such a lopsided union either. For pro is not more unlike con than man is unlike women. Yet men and women marry every day, with none to say, oh, the pity of it, but I, and fools like me. Now wherewithal we please you. We can rhyme you couplet, triolet, quatrain, sonnet, rondelay, ballad, or what you will. We can dance you saraband, gondola, carol, pimpernel, or jumping John.
Let's give them the singing farce of the merryman and his maid. Therein is song and dance too. Aye, the merryman and his maid.
I have a song to sing, oh.
Sing me a song, oh.
It is sung to the moon by a lovelorn loon who fled from the mocking throng, oh. It's a song of a merry man moping mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and craved no crumb, as he sighed for the love of a lady. Hey-dee, misery me, lack-a-day-dee. He sipped no sup and he craved no crumb, as he sighed for the love of a maid.
I have a song to sing, oh.
What is your song, oh?
It is sung with the ring of the songs made sing, who love with a love lifelong, oh. It's the song of the merry maid, gaily proud, who loved a lord and who laughed aloud at the moan of the merry man moping mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and who craved no crumb, as he sighed for the love of a lady. Lady, lady, misery me, lack-a-dee-dee. He sipped no sup and he craved no crumb, as he sighed for the love of a
loud bell and a doleful dirge, ding-dong-dong. It's a song of Popinjay bravely born, who turned up his noble nose with scorn at the humble merry maid nearly proud, who loved a lord and who laughed aloud. The moan of the merry man moping mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Lady, lady, misery me, lack-a-day-dee. He sipped no sup and he craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady.
I have a song to sing, oh.
Sing me your song, oh.
It is sung with a sigh and a tear in the eye, for it tells of a right and wrong, oh. It's the song of the merry maid once so gay, who turned on her heel and tripped away from the peacock Popinjay bravely born, who turned up his noble nose with scorn at the humble heart that he did not prize. So she begged on her knees with downcast eyes for the love of the merry man moping mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and who craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Lady,
Lady, misery me, lack-a-day-dee. His pains were o'er and he sighed no more, for he lived in the love of a lady. Lady, misery me, lack-a-day-dee. His pains were o'er and he sighed no more, for he lived in the love of a lady.
Well sung, well danced.
Aye, a kiss for that pretty maid.
Yes, we will.
Back, sirs, back! This is going too far.
What? Thou dost not see the humor of it, eh? Yet there is humor in all things, even this.
What is this bother?
Sir, we sang to these folk, and they would have repaid us with gross courtesy. But for your honor's coming.
Away with ye! Clear, rabble! And now, my girl, who are you and what do you here?
May it please you, sir, we are two strolling players, Jack Point and I, Elsie Maynard, at your worship's service. We go from fair to fair, singing and dancing and playing brief interludes, and so we make a poor living.
And ye too, are ye men in white?
Why, no, sir. For though I am a fool, there is limit to my folly. Elsie Maynard and I travel with her mother, old Bridget Maynard, for Elsie is a good girl. But the old woman is abed with fever, and we have come to pick up some silver to buy medicine for her.
Harkee, girl, your mother is ill
Sorely ill, sir.
and needs good food, and many things thou canst not buy.
Alas, sir, it is too true.
Wouldst thou earn 100 crowns?
100 crowns? That might save her life.
Then listen. There is a worthy but unhappy gentleman that is to be beheaded in an hour on this very spot. And for sufficient reasons, he desires to marry before he dies. And he hath asked me to find him a wife. Wouldst thou be that wife?
The wife of a man I have never seen?
Why, look here, sir, I have concern in this. For though Elsie and I are not yet married, time works wonders, and we know not what it has in store for us. Do we have your worship's word that this gentleman will die today?
Nothing is more certain, I grieve to say.
And that the maiden will be allowed to depart the very instant the ceremony is at an end?
The very instant. I pledge my honor that it shall be so.
And 100 crowns?
And 100 crowns.
For my part, I consent. It is for Elsie to speak.
What say you, maiden, will you wed a man about about to lose his head. For half an hour you'll be a wife, and then the dower is yours for life. A headless bridegroom why refuse? In truth, the poets tell, most bridegrooms ere they marry lose both head and heart as well.
A strange proposal you reveal, it almost makes my senses reel. Alas, I'm very poor indeed, and such a sum I sorely need. My mother, sir, is like to die, this money life may bring. Bear this in mind, I pray, if I consent to do this thing.
Though as a general rule in life I don't allow my promised wife, a lovely bride that is to be, to marry anyone but me. Yet if the fee is promptly paid, and he in well-earned grave, within the hour is duly laid, objection I will waive. Yes, objection I will waive. Temptation, no temptation, were we ever tempted to shun where there are temptation, of fascination splendid, of falling ere we view you, head over heels into you, head over heels, head over heels, head over heels into you, head over heels, head over heels, head over heels,
And now, good fellow, you are a jester?
Aye, sir. And like some of my jests out of place.
Well, I have a vacancy for a jester. What are your qualifications for such a post?
Why, marry, sir, I have a pretty wit. I can rhyme you extempore. I can convulse you with quip and conundrum. I have the lightest philosophies at my tongue's tips. I can be quaint, grim, shy, sardonic, one by one, or all at once. I have a pretty turn for anecdotes, sir. I know all of the jests ancient and modern and past and present and to come. I can rhyme you from dawn of day till set of sun. And if that contents you not, well into midnight in the wee hours, sir. A pretty wit, I warrant you. A pretty, pretty wit. I jive and joke, and quip and crank, for lowly folk and men of rank. I climb a craft, and know no fear, but aim a shaft at prince of peer, at peer of prince, at prince of peer. I aim my shaft and show no fear. I've wisdom from the east and from the west, that's subject to no academic rule. You may find it in the jeering of a jest, or distill it from the folly of a fool. I can teach you with a quip by the mind. I can trick you into learning how to laugh. Oh, we know all my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the shaft. Oh, we know all my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the shaft. I can set a braggart quailing with a quip. The upstart I can wither with a whim. He may wear a merry laugh upon his lip, but his laughter has an echo that is grim. When they're off to the world in merry guise, unpleasant truth to swallow with a will. Oh, he makes fellow creatures wise, should always gild the philosophic gill. Oh, he who makes his fellow creatures wise, should always gild the philosophic gill.
And how came you you to leave your last employ?
Why, it was in this wise, sir. My lord was the Archbishop of Canterbury, and it was thought that one of my jokes was not suited for his Grace's family circle. In truth, I ventured to ask a poor riddle, sir. Wherein lies the difference between his Grace and poor Jack Point? His Grace was easy to give it up, sir, and so I told him. Whereas his Grace was paid 10,000 a year for being good, poor Jack Point was good for nothing. It was but a harmless jest, sir, but it annoyed his Grace, and he whipped me and set me in the stocks like a scoundrel rogue. And so we parted, and I at least not take post again with the dignified clergy.
Well, I take it you are careful not to give offense. I have daughters.
Oh, why, sir, all of my jokes are most carefully selected, and anything objectionable is expunged. But if it please your Grace, I will try out my jokes on your Grace's clergy first.
Well, can you give me an example? Let's say that I sat me down hurriedly on something sharp.
Why, sir, I should say that you sat down on the spur of the moment.
I don't think much of that.
What?
Is that the best you can do?
It has always been much admired, sir. But we will try again.
All right, then. I am at dinner, and the joint of meat is but half cooked.
Oh, why, sir, I should say that what is underdone cannot be helped.
I see. I think that sort of thing would be quite irritating.
Oh, at first, perhaps, but use is everything, and you would in time come to like it, sir.
Well, then, let's say that I caught you kissing the kitchen wench under my very nose.
Oh, under her very nose, sir, not under yours. That is where I would kiss her. Do you take me, sir? I warrant you a pretty wit, a pretty, pretty wit.
Oh, the maiden comes. Follow me, friend. We will discuss this at length in my library.
Oh, I am your worship's servant. That is, I hope, soon to be. But before proceeding to a more serious topic, can you tell me, sir, why a cook's brain pan is like an overwound clock?
Oh, a truce to this foolery. Follow me.
Just my luck. My best conundrum wasted.
'Tis done. I am a bride. O little ring that bearest in thy circlet, oh, the gladness that lovers hope for, and that poets sing. What bringest thou to me? there be so weary worn, I trow that they would scarce complain, so that they could in half an hour attain to widowhood, no matter how, no matter how. Oh, weary wives, widowhood would win, rejoice that ye have time to weary in. Oh, weary wives, who widowhood would win, rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Oh, weary,
Tis an odd freak for a young man and his confessor to be closeted alone with a strange singing girl. I would fain have espied them, but they stopped up the keyhole. My keyhole.
Wilfred, and alone.
Now, what could he have wanted with her? That's what puzzles me.
Now to get the keys from him. Oh, Wilfred! Oh, Wilfred! Has no reprieve arrived?
None. Thine adored Fairfax is to die.
Nay, thou knowest I have not but pity for the poor condemned gentleman.
I know that he who is about to die means more to thee than I, who am alive and well.
Oh, nay, that were out of reason, dear Wilfred. Do they not say that a live ass is better than a dead lion? Oh, no, I don't mean that.
Oh, they say that, do they?
It's unpardonably rude of them, but I believe they put it that way. Not that it applies to thee, who art clever beyond all telling.
Oh, yes, as an assistant tormentor, uh-huh.
Oh, nay, as a wit, as a humorist, as the most philosophic commentator on the vanity of human resolution.
Truly, I have seen great resolution give way under my persuasive methods. In a nice regulation of a thumbscrew, in the 100th part of a single revolution, lieth all the difference between stony silence and a torrent of impulsive unbosoming that the pen can scarcely follow. I am a mad wag.
Thou art a most light-hearted and delightful companion, Master Wilfred. And thine anecdotes of the torture chamber are the prettiest hearing.
I am a pleasant fellow when I choose. I believe I am the merriest dog that barks. Ah, we might be passing happy together, you and I.
Perhaps. I do not know.
For thou wouldst make a most tender and loving wife.
I, to one whom I really loved. For there is a wealth of love within this little heart, saving up for, I wonder whom. Now of all the world of men, I wonder whom. To think that he who I am to wed is alive and somewhere, perhaps far away, perhaps close at hand, and I know him not. It seems that I am wasting time not knowing him.
Now say that it is I. Nay, suppose it for the nonce. Say that we are wed. Now suppose it only. And say that thou art my very bride. And I, thy cheery, joyous, bright, frolicsome husband. And that the work's day being done, and the prisoners are all stored away for the night, thou and I alone together, with a long, long evening before us.
It is a pretty picture, but I scarcely know. It cometh so unexpectedly. And yet, were I thy bride.
Aye, wert thou my bride.
Oh, how I would love thee. Were I thy bride, then all the world beside were not too wide to hold my wealth of love. Were I
she wooed. Now I should be no mean judge of wounds, seeing as I have been wooed more hotly than most men. I have been wooed by maid, widow, and wife. I have been wooed boldly, timidly, tearfully, shyly, by direct assault, by suggestion, by implication, by inference, and by innuendo. But this wooing is not of the common order. It's the wooing of one who needs must woo me, or she'd die for it.
The deed is so far safely accomplished. The sly boots, how she wheedled him. But the helpless ninny is a lovesick man. He is but a lute in a woman's hand, and she plays upon him whatever tune she will. But the colonel comes. I faith he's just in time for the yeoman parade here in 2 minutes for his execution.
My dear good friend, thou runnest a grave risk. Thou runnest a grave risk for me.
Tut, sir, no risk. I'll warrant none here will recognize you. You make a brave yeoman, sir. This ruff is too high, and so your sword should hang thus. Oh, the yeoman come. Now remember, you are my brave son, Leonard Merrill.
If I may not bear my own, if I may not bear my own name, there is none other I would bear so readily.
Then put a bold face on it, sir, for they come.
Of daring do our record all the country through has come to join the tower warders. If so, we come to meet him, that we may fitly greet him, and welcome his arrival here with shout and cheer on cheer, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
Ye tower warders, nursed in war's alarms, suckled on gunpowder and weaned on glory. Behold my son, whose all subduing arms have formed the theme of many a song and story. Forgive his aged father's pride, nor jeer his aged father's sympathetic tear.
Leonard Merrill, dauntless he in time of peril, man of power, knighthood's flower, welcome to the grim old town, to the tower, welcome thou.
Forbear, my friends, and spare me this ovation. I have small claim to such consideration. The tales that of my prowess are narrated have been prodigiously exaggerated. Prodigiously exaggerated.
'Tis ever thus, wherever valor true is found, true modesty will there abound.
Didst thou not, O Leonard Merrill, stand lost in last campaign? Rescue it at deadly peril, bear it safely back again.
Leonard Merrill at his peril, bore it safely back again.
It's my lot when prisoner taken, and he bought from all escape, faced with gallant heart unshaken, death in most appalling shame.
Leonard Merrill, death in most appalling shame.
Truly I was to be pitied, having but an hour to live. I reluctantly submitted, I had no alternative. All the tales that are narrated of my deeds of daring do have been much exaggerated.
Phoebe.
Phoebe? Is this Phoebe? What? Little Phoebe? Who the deuce can she be? It can't be Phoebe, surely.
Yes, 'tis Phoebe, your sister Phoebe, your own little sister.
Aye, he speaks the truth. 'Tis Phoebe.
Sister Phoebe.
Oh, my brother.
Why, how you've grown. I did not recognize you.
So many years. Oh, my brother.
Oh, my sister.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
I hug him, girl, now breathe on my snug, my father and my brother and myself.
Thyself, forsooth, and who art thou thyself?
Good sir, we are betrothed.
Or more or less. But rather less than more.
To thy fond care I do commend thy sister. Be to her an ever watchful guardian, eagle-eyed, and when she feels, as sometimes she does feel, disposed to indiscriminate caress, be thou at hand to take those favors from her.
Be thou at hand to take those favors from her.
Yes, yes, be thou at hand to take those favors from me.
To thy fraternal care, thy sister I command. From every lurking snare, thy lovely charge defend. And to achieve this end, O grant, I pray, this boon. O grant this boon. She shall not quit thy side from morn to afternoon, from afternoon to night, from 7 o'clock to 2, from 2 to eventide, from dim twilight to 11 at night, from dim twilight to 11 at night. She shall not quit thy side.
From morn to afternoon, from afternoon to 11 at night, she shall not quit thy side.
So amiable I've grown, so innocent as well, that if I'm left alone, the consequences fell, no mortal can foretell. So grant, I pray, this boon, oh grant this boon. I shall not quit thy side from morn to afternoon, from afternoon to night, from 7 o'clock till 2, from 2 to eventide, from dim twilight to 11 at night, from dim twilight to 11 at night. I shall not quit thy side.
From morn to afternoon, from afternoon to 11 at night, she shall not quit thy side.
With brotherly readiness for my fair sister's sake, at once I answer yes, this task I undertake. My word I never break, I freely grant this boon, and I repeat my plight from morn till afternoon, from afternoon to night, from 7 o'clock to 2, from 2 to even from dim twilight to 11 at night, from dim twilight to 11 at night, this compact I will see.
From morn till afternoon, from afternoon to 11 at night, she freely grants that boon.
man we sought with anxious care had vanished into empty air.
Now by my troth the news is the man has vanished into air.
As a soul for the prisoner, they sought his cell and duty round the double gratings open, but no prisoner at all they found. They hunted high, they hunted here. The man they sought with anxious care had vanished into empty air. The man they sought with anxious care had vanished into empty air.
Astounding news, the prisoner fled. Thy life shall forfeit be instead.
My lord, I did not set him free. I hate the man my rival did.
The prisoner gone, I'm all again.
Forfeit be instead.
Could have helped him to escape?
I did not set him free.
Indeed, I can't imagine who I know I dare not have you. Of his escape, no traces lurk, enchantment must have been at work. What I don't know, woe is me. Indeed, I am his wife, and he is free.
Oh, woe is you, your anguish sink. Oh, woe is me, I'd rather think it's woe is me, I'd rather think we well.